Hello guys, I think we're live. Right? Oops. I think we're live. There you go. Hello. I can hear myself now. Yeah, welcome to another stream. It's good to see you. Robin again. Here, right at the start, man. Yeah, you don't miss one. Thank you very much for joining again, dude. Hope you've been doing very, very well. There you go, transparent mode, so I can actually hear myself on the microphone. Because like the worst thing is like talking through a noise cancelling headset because you can't actually hear yourself, so like you stumble through your words, and it's not ideal. But yeah, welcome to, hello Joey, hello. Welcome to another stream where we're going to be doing some more Golang today. We're going to be improving our sort of headless CMS project here that I've started coding just so I can learn more Golang, to be honest, because I don't really know much of it. And today we're going to try some stuff that was recommended. Was it by you, Joey, last time? I can't remember. Which is getting automatic reloading works with Go, with a project called Air, as well as fixing some minor things in my setup, because I basically just got this sort of like Vim setup last time and I didn't really configure it very well, so like debugging and that kind of stuff was not working, so maybe we can get all of that working today. Yeah, that's it. So let's get started, right? So basically, let's see what we have here. So go into my VM. Oh yeah, that was me. I didn't even notice it was the title. Yeah, dude. So I took a look at the project and I thought, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And it shouldn't be that difficult to implement, to integrate into my environment anyway. But first things first. So can I edit a Go file here, and do I get IntelliSense? That's the question. Because I have this thing called You Complete Me, which is a plugin for Vim, right? Which just integrates a bunch of language servers in the same way that VS Code works with debugging, basically. But the problem is, does it work? So if I go into here and I just change one minor thing, make an error. Let's say I just have an early return here, right? So I have a return that doesn't make sense. Return 0. First of all, this is really, really slow. Really slow. Yeah, there you go. It is working. So if I do AO detail, does it come up? No, because I don't have AO. So, right, cool. Yeah, so it seems to be working in IntelliSense, but I'm not getting any errors out. And this is really fucking annoying. How do I unpin this? There you go. So it's working and I can see the error at the very bottom. That's good. Not enough return values. Okay, cool. So IntelliSense does seem to be working now. One of the things I want to do as well is see if we can get some sort of debugging working on this. Griffin McMurray switching to Vim. Hey Griffin, welcome to the stream. And yeah, I'm kind of switching to Vim now because I've installed this this VM here. So I've got an Oracle box Ubuntu virtual machine for streaming stuff, and it runs very slow. So like if I do VS Code, it kind of slows down a little bit sometimes. So like Vim is obviously a way lighter and less bloaty, if I don't include a lot of plugins. But yeah, we're gonna go with that for this video. Yeah, let's see if I can get vim-dap working. So vim-dap is a plugin for Vim that enables debugging, right? So let's see what my setup is just really quickly before we actually get into the content of the video. So we've got, I think it's in config and vim init here. I just want to see if I actually installed it. So I have, okay, these are all the plugins I've got, by the way. I can probably leave a link to the setup if you guys are interested. I've made a video about turning Raspberry Pi into a IDE, and this is basically where I got the Vim setup from. And I can see that I've got nvim-dap UI here and nvim-dap. So these are both installed already. Now the problem is, how do I actually get this running? I believe that I added a mapping before. There you go. So silent, toggle breakpoint, require all of the mappings. So I've got F5 to run the debugger. So maybe if I press F5, vim-dap works, right? Let's see. No configuration for Vim. You need to configure dap configurations.vim. Ooh, okay, cool. So it seems to be working at least. So yeah, let's quit out of this and see if we can debug executable here. So if I just open the main project in Vim, why is it not working? Why did it not open it? So Vim, oh, there you go. Right, so if I just open a command here, open, let's open dmain.go here. If I run F5, what happens? No configuration for Go. You need to add DAP configurations here. Oh, this is really annoying, man. Can I not get rid of this VirtualBox thing? File, preferences, okay. Anyway, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's press F5 again. So DAP configurations.go. I don't actually know how to do this, so again, we're probably going to Google this, right? So switching to Vim, goddamn IntelliSense, yeah, it's always IntelliSense, man. I mean, it's easy when you configure it through like Visual Studio or VS Code, but if you're doing it on Vim, you actually have to manually configure things. So yeah, Vim DAP Go. Let's see a configuration for it. I believe I also have to install a debugger for Golang, which is called Delve, by the way. That's the, I guess, the most popular debugger, right? Which also implements the language server for it, so that's how it works. An extension for Vim, providing configuration launch Go debugger Delve, there you go. And debugging individual tests, okay. Maybe we'll install this on Vim. So yeah. Call the setup function here, init vim, so vim plug. Okay, yeah, let's install this. Okay, let's go into our Vim configuration again. And let's add yet another plugin down here. Vim DAP. Let's add a comment here for install Go debug configs. Plugin. What's the reason for using Vim over VS Code over another IDE? No reason. I just like Vim, to be honest. I've used it before. Well, for me there is a reason. VS Code is running quite slowly on my VirtualBox, and this is all of VM. This is not my Windows setup. And even with hardware acceleration, it runs very slowly, unfortunately. And Vim is just more responsive, and it looks better on the stream when things are not like crashing, and not crashing, but like getting stuck for like a few seconds and so on and so forth. I was considering using WSL to create an Ubuntu machine on my Windows machine to do something similar. Yeah, so WSL is not quite a VM. It's a little bit better than that, I would say. So like, it runs closer to the hardware than a VM does, right? And it's, I think it's also faster than running a VM over the hypervisor, which is kind of like what VirtualBox does. But yeah, I mean, it's very easy to get it up and running, by the way. You just got to Google how to install WSL2, and very, very easy. The reason why I don't use that is because I have a lot of personal like data and a lot of information that I sometimes accidentally disclose or just show on stream, and it's not ideal. Hence why I created this VirtualBox, just so I don't accidentally show you guys like personal shit, basically. But yeah, I don't want anyone doxing me, basically. Anyway, so we need to go into Vim, and I install those plugin install or something. Plug install, I believe it is. Plugin install. Yeah, that's the one. So we've got vim-dap go, good. And then there was something else that we had to do as well, yeah, which was... Wait, let me actually put you guys on the top here so it refreshes automatically. Yeah, so sorry about the YouTube chat. Thank you, Anton. It should be refreshing all the time now. So yeah, as you can probably guess, I just use this window for the overlay, and if it's not on top, YouTube doesn't refresh the comments. And I've got this thing called, I think it's Windows Power Toys, which, you know, you can do things like leaving the windows always on top and focused. So it's really, if you're on Windows, it's a really good tool to install, by the way, Windows Power Toys. There's a bunch of really useful shit now, so look it up. I recognize that Power Toys. Yeah, I mean, only the best developers know, right? Yeah, so we got to do this require here. So we have to register the plugin. So call the setup function in your init vim to register the Go adapter and the configurations to debug test. Okay, cool. So let's do that. And of course, I'm gonna quit all. Let's do an nvim edit again. Oh, my bad. Config nvim init. And okay, let's find our Lua section on the Vim file right here. So we've got nvim setup and we've got require DAP. So the executable is LLDB VS Code for C++, and we're gonna add. So this is the Rust setup, I guess. Okay, I guess this is some like, this is the default launch.json file, which you can kind of like see it from, like, it's the same as the VS Code stuff. 10 minutes late, hello y'all, hello Nixon. Welcome to the stream, man. Right, let's see if it works now. So if we open this and try, ooh, okay, so there is an expected near require. Okay, so I made a Lua error. If any of you guys know Lua, feel free to like chip in, because I know no Lua. So, right, the line is this one here, right? That's what we messed up on. Oh yeah, there's no Lua required there. Let's open it again. There you go, that's a little bit better now, so no errors at least. So can we actually debug this? So if we do F5, yeah, configuration debug, attach test, okay, cool. So if I do a debug, first of all, let me add a breakpoint just to see if this will kind of work. So we quit that, where are we now? We're here. If we add a debug with F9, does that add a breakpoint? Oh no, it doesn't add a breakpoint, great. I don't have a mapping for adding a breakpoint. Let's add that. So again, we're going to go into our init file. Let's go right to the bottom where all my mappings are and see if I don't actually have that. Yeah, I don't have that. So require DAP, step over. Set breakpoint is leader B. What's the leader? What's my leader key on Vim? I don't actually know. Leader key Vim. Okay, I'm just gonna do the same as VS Code. Instead of doing the leader key, I'm gonna just do the F9 command. So command Lua. So let's just do F9 here. To set a breakpoint or toggle breakpoint, I guess. Yeah, that should do. Right or QO. Oh, right QO. Let's see if we can set a breakpoint now with F9. All right, so a bit of luck. Do we have breakpoint? Yes, we do. So you can see it is denoted with the B section here. So if we debug this now, does it work? Oh no, it doesn't. Error. Okay, I was hoping that it would just work. In function spot server. Right, so why is it not working? Is it anything to do with Delve? Did I not install Delve? Maybe enrich run adapter. In function xp call. Right, let's Google this. This is Google a session DAP in function error. Yeah, I think it's because I don't have Delve installed. So let's try and install Delve and then run this again and see if we have a bit more luck now. Install Delve. Delve is a debugger for Golang, which VS Code will install for you when you install the extension. But obviously I don't have that. So we get clone, go install DLV, right, yeah. Alternatively, go version, go install DLV latest. Okay, yeah, let's just use this one. Because we do have Go 1.21, I believe. Right, so let's just quit this and then do a go install. I don't actually know where this will install the LV. We'll try, we'll see. Because I'm not sure if the path where Go installs the tools is actually added to my path, and we're going to figure that out. Right. Anytime now. So yeah, how are you guys doing? Let me add some lightning here. How was the weekend for you guys? I think last time I streamed was maybe Saturday. So I hope everyone had a good Sunday at the very least. The LV not found. Okay. Why is it not found? So where is it going to? Where is it going to? Yeah, so it's going into my bin, right? So what I need to do is I need to add this bin directory here to my path, which, yeah, we can do quite easily. Oh my god, yeah, there you go. Control C, and then if we Z shell, edit the Z shell RC. Okay, now we're going to resource that and see if things worked. RC. Oh. Right, DLV, it's there now. Okay, with DLV installed, let's see if we can actually run the debugger for Golang. I hope this doesn't take a lot of time because it will be quite a waste of time in the stream here. So, okay, so we've got, let's put a breakpoint in here. And let's try and run it. Debug. Okay, at least we don't get an error now. So we have... Okay, does it hit? So we're debugging, apparently. No, it doesn't. It doesn't actually work. Why not? Oh, that's a shame, guys. It's not working. Okay, now it says session is still initializing, so I don't know what that means. Oh, debug adapter isn't responding. Add the adapter is low, then wait and ignore this. Oh, the problem is your Go configuration. Check the logs. So, okay, help. Oh, let's try that again, because I... Okay, yeah, we are debugging now, so I can see it here. F10. Okay, it's working. It's working now. Beautiful, beautiful. So we can see exactly what's happening in the code. Amazing. That was easy. So the first wall of the stream is broken here. We don't have to do anything else. Obviously, you can see that it's going to fail because I don't have this Urchin database address thing defined, which is something I had on my Windows machine. I had all the settings for my Urchin application here in an M file. So let's create that real quick. And yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's create a new file. Where should I put it? Maybe here. So touch N file. And then in the meantime, what do I actually need? So if I do a vim, I need all of these variables to be defined. Right? I'm going to very lazily just copy all of this. And then one by one I'll add them onto... Wait. Oh, is my clipboard copy not working in Vim? No provider, try check health. Clipboard, no provider, okay. Yeah, let's see if we can install a clipboard copying thing or something. That's the another thing with Vim, it doesn't copy to the clipboard automatically. You gotta do some settings on it. So... I can't use the clipboard registers, so let's see how we can... Okay, xclip. Have you tried help clipboard as advised? Yeah, I mean that's a good suggestion. So nvim has no direct connection to the system clipboard, instead it depends on system providers. So always use the clipboard for all operations instead of interacting with that explicitly. nvim looks for the clipboard tools in order of priority. So we've got G clipboard, we've got PB copy, X clip if display is set. Okay, and tmux if display is set. To configure a clipboard tool, set the G clipboard to a dictionary. What the hell? All of this just to copy shit. So is that something I have to put on my Vim init file? I guess. I guess it is, right? Use function C lambda. Using nvim over VS Code. Yeah, I am. I was explaining it to to the guys before. VS Code is a little bit too slow on the VM. I've got a VM now for the streaming, so. And also, it gives me an excuse to properly learn Vim because I only know like very basic commands in it. Okay, so if I install xclip, is it just going to work? So if I do qa sudo apt-get install xclip, and now I do your Vim again and try and just copy some shit. So if I just try and copy that, for example, yay, yeah, we got xclip working and it works. Yeah, so let's create the end file so we can run the service, right? So end file, right here. So so what do we need? So the first variable that we actually need is this one here. So urchin database address. We're just gonna go for, I guess, localhost, right? Localhost. If I can spell localhost, that's nice. And obviously the next one we need is this one here. Urchin database user. I'm gonna set it as root. And then we need urchin database password. Let's set it as root as well. You want to try someone's config for Golang? I was using it and it helps a lot. So Slim, I've already got a config here. I installed this thing. You may have just missed it. Where is it? Where is it? Boom, boom, boom. It's like someone's pre-done Go configuration, nvim-dap-go. So I'd recommend that. It was fairly easy to install and I didn't have to mess up with the DAP settings myself because I don't really have time to, to learn that. But yeah. Oh. See, control and delete is also not deleting the entire word. I need to sort that out in a mapping or something. Database username, let's go for urchin. And database port. Let's go for the default port, which is 3306, I believe, from MariaDB. And that is it. That's our end file for now, right? Good. So can we, boom, boom. We need to use this end file in our debugging session now. That's what I want. So using do v and w, highlight and v to go forward. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do use visual mode. I know what you mean. So V and B, highlight and go back. Yeah, cool. I tend to use, like, when I'm editing something like this, if I'm on visual mode here, I press V and then just end and begin to like select everything, if it makes sense. And then I can like obviously delete it or whatnot. I guess that kind of does the same, right? But yeah, I mean, let's set the end file on nvim-dap. So I want to use my nvim-dap env file. Oh, there's a feature request still. Has it been implemented? The Go extension from VS Code env file seems to be a properly defined VS Code extension. Okay, thanks for the research. There's some workarounds using env files and nvim-dap. Seems you have to write a Lua code to find it. Okay, yeah, I don't really want to do that right now. Use the enrich config, hook support, adapters. Okay, well, end file is going to be a little bit of a setup here. Yeah, I don't want to add this to my config. So let's just do something, right? Let's just go into nfile and kind of copy everything of this, everything here, and then for now I'm just going to put it on my zshlrc. So I'm just going to put it here. So this is the Urchin temporary settings. Oh, copied it too many times. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I've got caps lock on. Okay. zshlrc. Right. Like surely now if I go into Urchin, vim it, and then debug as we were doing, it will actually go past this stuff. I really like this little icon here. You can see is the Golang, what do you call it? The little animal. I forgot what it's called. But I like that. Anyway, so we've got say we put a breakpoint here now, and we have 5 with debug. Okay, so now you can see, so yeah, okay, we go through all the settings and we're running it. So if we do F5 here, right? Now in theory, I should be able to access, oh no, I will not be able to access because it's not gonna be able to create a DB connection, I'm pretty sure. Which means we have to install MariaDB. Yeah, let me put a breakpoint here just to see if that's what actually happens. So we've got a breakpoint there. So terminate the session, and then I am gonna run. Okay, so we have. Okay, let's remove this breakpoint because I don't really care about it. But in here, so we can load the settings, but the database connection is not going to be created. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it does. It runs without a database connection. Huh. Yeah, so we've got a bug there. So it's not supposed to create the connection until we actually have a database connection set up for us. This is interesting. It's interesting to know that this is not failing here. This open connection is not failing, even though we have another database connection there. Super weird. If I change the IntelliSense parser to tag parser instead of default, my IntelliSense works for the import. Yeah, that's weird. That is weird, dude. So are you still using the MSVC, DMSVC IntelliSense? Okay. Anyway, so we've got my SQL here. I don't know what the default user is for this. So, but if I create a database, Urchin, I do have a database now, which means I can kind of run my my migrations, right? With whatever tool we use, Goose, yeah. But the thing is, I wanna set the user the username and password of my SQL here. I installed it and it didn't ask me. So my SQL change user and password. Okay, decline all, fuck it. So set password for user of method. Okay, so what is the actual command for it? Okay, so for the current user, I just have to kind of do this. Right, so let's do that. So either MySQL set password. Is that just set password or pass WD? I missed that. Password, okay, the whole thing. It's really painful switching between Windows and VM here. Password equals, let's change it to root as well. Oh, gosh. Set password equals root. Password should be 41 hexadecimal number. Oh, does it have to be like hashed or some shit? Okay, so if we wrap it around the password here, we can do plain text. I kind of feel like the other one was kind of trying to set an MD5 hash or something like that, right? So set password equals password root. Okay. Now we have root and root as password. That's what we wanted. Again, let's open Vim. And let's go into migrations and let's see which ones we actually need. Right, so we've got posts. Okay. Right. Cool, so we don't have the database name anywhere, do we? Good. So it just adds it to whatever database you set in the connection string. Great, great, great. Let's open another terminal here so we can do this on the side. What we're going to do is we're going to set up the tool by installing Goose, because that's what we're using for the migrations. And again, let me get some of that up. Goose Golang. And I think it's a simple go get, isn't it? Or go install. There you go. Install the latest version. So we should now be able to use the tool Goose from the terminal because we already have the Go path in our paths, the binaries. Yeah, sorry guys, a little bit of a slow stream today. I'm not doing things very fast, but we're going to get to the main thing in a bit, which is trying to get Air working on this setup here. And then if we have time, we're going to do some CI as well for Golang on GitHub Actions. It should be very simple. So just editing some YAML files. Don't forget to drink water. Just saying. If I don't force myself to drink water, I can go hours and hours without drinking water, which is not ideal. You get kidney stones, don't you? Really, it takes this long to compile this tool? Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous. I need to also kind of write a setup script for this project. I know no one's using this project right now, but if you are interested in helping me out with this Go CMS, the link is in the description, and fingers crossed this does get popular at some point. People will need to install this whole thing without having to mess up with MySQL and all of that shit. So do we have Goose now? Yeah, we do. Great. So if we go into development and Urchin, we should be able to go into to do a migrations here and do a, right, this is where I need help from this thing here, because I kind of want to write the correct string here. So we've got user, which is root, and then password, which is root, and the DB name is what's the DB name again? I think it's Urchin, right? Oh, we don't want to pass the time. We don't care about that. And what we want to do is put an up there. Okay, so we've migrated, so we have a database, which means that if we do actually run the project, just from the terminal, so if I do cmd, and if I go into Go CMS, I just run Go CMS for now. Doesn't work. Why? Template.go. Pattern matches no files. I do have the templates here though. What's in here? Okay, yeah. This is perhaps because I should be running from the terminal here. So if I do from the root, if I do this and then urchin or app, Go CMS. Okay, yeah, so that kind of works. And obviously, now this is another wall that we may hit. Is can I hit this application inside the VM from my Windows machine? Because from here, of course, I can hit it. So if I go localhost 8080, I believe it is, I've got the posts here, and it still works in the same way as we had last time, right? Which is cool. But if I do it through my Windows, it's not gonna work, is it? Localhost 8080, yeah. So let's do some forwarding, or we have to set up a bridge or something. So VirtualBox localhost app or forwarding. We got to set up a port forwarding here. All right, this is going to be interesting because I might have to restart the machine, which is fine. We can do that. At least we know that the application works just fine on Linux as well. So yeah, I mean, I don't really like this log here. I think it's quite big, but we can figure that out. Yeah, so let's shut this down because I'm gonna have to set up the port forwarding so I can access apps within my virtual machine. And then let's get on to the tutorial here real quick. So what do we need? We need to go in settings and into the network adapter. And we can click on port forwarding, I guess, right? Okay, yeah, fairly standard. So we go into here, settings, network, adapter 1, where's port forwarding? There you go. Let's add one. Rule 1 is going to be TCP, host IP, right? This is where we need to kind of read this now. So what do we need here? To verify that the changes have been implemented, open a terminal on a host and type the following. Okay, no, we just want to do this. No, host IP is set to nothing. This is on purpose. It's equivalent to saying everything. I can access your host, port 22, okay. Okay. All right, so all we have to do, from my understanding, is this thing here. So guest port is 8080 here. So in theory, this should be it now. So I should be able to access the app within the VM on my Windows machine. Okay. Oh yeah, so it did work, I guess, because the the networking thing is here. Hey Peter, late, yeah, you're a bit late today, dude, but you know, welcome, and it's good to see you, man. Hope you had a good weekend, and yeah, welcome. Join us doing some Golang. I'm gonna try and stream a little bit more now on this week because I may have more time compared to last week where I was working till literally like 1 AM for a couple of days. So yeah, apologies if I didn't stream as much, but this week it will be a bit better, I promise. Yeah, you see how long it takes for Ubuntu to start up on a VM? It's crazy. It's partly due to my machine being slow, but you know, it is what it is. So, out of interest, are you guys like actively developing some Golang? So Peter, do you do any Golang? Have you done any Golang? And I guess Robin, you do some Golang as well, right, man? I wonder what you guys think of it. Do you guys like it? Do you guys find it easy? Is it better than JavaScript? All right, so let's run that Golang application again. So we have development, Urchin. Nope, absolutely new to me. It's a good language if you want to do backend development though. There's quite a few jobs in there, way more than Rust, certainly. So yeah. CMS, oh, CMD, Go CMS. Okay, right, so now if I do it through my machine, can I access it? Yeah, there you go. So we're live now, basically. We've deployed to live. Right, so now let's actually get into the main premise of this video, which is integrating Air into our environment here. So whatever changes we do on Golang, it will kind of build and run the application, the Gin application, automatically for us, right? So let's just, it shouldn't be that difficult to run this, I guess, right? So let's just read this a little bit. So colorful output, nice. Right, how do I install it in the first place? I guess it's just a Go install command again. If you want to build command and run command, you can use like the following command without the config file. So we've got air build.cmd. That's on Windows, I guess, right? So go build whatever and build bin. Right, I still don't fully understand this. Use a command to separate items for arguments that take a list as input. So all right, yeah, let's install this first, and then we can figure out how the command works. So install air. And in the meantime, going back to this, what do we have here? Okay, so the build command is you pass in the command for building and the build binary that you want to run. Okay, so it's very easy. Actually, not that difficult. So let's just copy this and then see if we can run it here now. I mean, that's the stream, guys. I'm calling it a night. Bye. I'm joking now. That was too easy for us. So right, so the Go build, the output is going to be in build, in binary, Go CMS. Oh, why am I in insert mode? No, thank you. Okay, so let's put in bin.go CMS. And we're going to build CMD Go CMS. I think that will do. And the build that we're going to run, so Go CMS. Okay, right. All right, so bin shell, bin Go CMS, nothing found, right? Why is it not putting my binary into bin Go CMS? Griffin, Air is so nice. I just tried it out for the first time the other day with Temple and Tailwind. Nice, dude. Yeah, Temple and Tailwind are two things I want to try out as well. So Temple, because it's like a Go templating on steroids, isn't it? It's a lot better. And yeah, Tailwind for the CSS generation. I definitely will try that out. You can create an air.toml and it will save your settings. Nice. I would definitely try that. So if you have a command, paste it here and I'll try it out. But for now, what didn't work? So we've got the build command set to go build. Let's put the output after. Wait, what happens if I do go build? So CMD, Go CMS. And I've set the output to binary Go CMS. So package Go CMS is not in std. Malformed import path. Oh wait, what is dasho doing? Wait, package help is not used. What? Dash help? No. So O is the output as usual, and then the build flags and then the packages. Alright, so why does build Okay, right. What am I missing here? So I've got CMD there. I've got Go CMS. And then, oh, it's main.go, that's why. Here. I was being an idiot. So let's do... Go CMS, main.go. No, it still doesn't work. Why does it not work? Alright, anyone know what this is? What am I doing? Grab the air tomo from the air repository, then you can run just command. Yeah, cool. Well, first of all, I will try that, but first I need to sort this build command. Obviously, I don't have enough Go to figure out what's going on here. Package is not an std. It must be, well, it's not finding my main file for some reason, so package is not an std. Golang. Go mod created by Go init. I do have a Go mod. Did I not initialize? Yeah, maybe I didn't initialize. Yeah. If I do Go mod tidy, is it gonna download all this stuff for me? Yeah, I mean, what is going on? Why can't I build this command? I mean, if I go inside my CMD and then Go CMS, I can do a Go build here, right? Yeah, that works if I'm in the same directory. But why does it not work from up here? That is my question. This is mildly annoying. I just had to make Go Essentials for this extra. That's a little weird. Yeah, it is. That's what I'm finding as well. Not had this issue before with Go, but it's just a noob thing. It's a skill issue. I don't have the skill for it. Go mod init lesson. Project is... Oh, this is the same freaking answer. Always skill issuing. Yo, I'm watching you for a while and enjoying it so far. Could you give me a first idea that comes to your mind for a project I could do during college to get a first job, preferably doable in C++? And I'll dive into it because so far I struggle far more with finding interesting project ideas than actually coding them. Hey, first of all, welcome to the stream, Spazo. It's good to see you here. Dude, and C++ wise, if you want to... Like, first of all, just ask yourself, like, what do you actually enjoy doing? Do you enjoy, like, playing games, for example? If you do, like, picking a very easy game to get started with isn't a bad choice for C++, because, you know, the vast, I wouldn't say the vast majority, but, like, a high proportion of the C++ jobs are usually in industries like gaming, because of things like Unreal Engine and all the gaming engines out there. And yeah, so that's a good project. I mean, other projects that I can think of in C++ that are interesting, that I personally used to do when I was like a student, are kind of like, you know, you get a little microcontroller that has a C++ compiler for it. Something like, you know, the Raspberry Pi Pico, which is like a very new microcontroller. You kind of like just install the toolchain, you make some LEDs flash, you try and use like one of the more complicated sensors, things like humidity sensors and so on and so forth, like temperature sensors, and you try to program that with C++ on something like this. That will bring you immense joy when you actually get it working, because it's extremely difficult, and it's something that you actually can like physically see when you finish. You could like, it's physically there, do you know what I mean? So that might give you some motivation. Personally, I also look for projects online that I can help with in C++. So there's a bunch of open source projects out there. They tend to be quite complicated though, because yeah, I mean it's just what you get with C++. But yeah, man, I would say just figure out what you enjoy doing and try and create a project revolve so like around that. command tempo generate and go build. Here is my air command. Yeah, it's kind of similar to mine, you see. Very similar to mine. But I still don't know. Like, why is it not finding the... Why is it not finding my application? Like, what is wrong with it? Let me see again. Yeah, 1 second. Let me just read some of the answers here and see if anyone gives me a... Nope, yeah. Yeah, so what do we have here? We've got our application, the root application, which is here, and then we've got CMD, which has all the executables, and then Go CMS, which is the main one. And the main file is this one here, so main.go, right? What I want to do is I want to compile this with Go build. But if I do Go build, you know, nothing is going to be compiled from here. And it says it doesn't actually find any Go files, which is interesting, isn't it? Very interesting indeed. But then if I say I want to go into my CMD directory and do Go CMS, it doesn't find it either. It's a package. Oh, does he have to have this? Oh, yeah. Never mind. I'm being so stupid. There you go. So, figured it out. It's because of the dot. It doesn't do the paths relative by default, right? Is the dot? Yeah, it's a dot. So it doesn't do the... Yeah, we both realized that at the same time, yeah. I mean, normally the tool, like when taking paths, this will be a relative path, but I guess you gotta explicitly define it. But that's fine. So we can do air, and we can do go build bin Go CMS, and we have that. Okay, so we are running, right? So I guess air is working now, and we're gonna see if it's working in real time. So I've got contact here. So I've got contact us. Yay. Let's try and kind of change something here, right? So what can we do? We can add a page called services. Let's add a page called services there, and then we can see if it kind of refreshes that in real time, which means we're gonna add a handler to it, which will handle the / services, and we're gonna just serve a kind of a static page. I guess, how does air integrate with debugging? Have you tried that, Griffin? Does it debug well? Because like, if you're running a debugger and you change something, it has to talk to the debugger to like restart the debugging session. So does it even work at all? That's my question. Yeah, so we've got bin here. Okay, we've got a bunch of like Go CMSs flying around. We can delete them later. But yeah, let's open it with Vim, and we finally have something there. Let's go into app and then add that handler, right, that we had. So right, I haven't tried that yet. We can try this stream, we'll see if it works. So we have run here, we have the make handler. Yeah, so let's split this vertically or horizontally first, and then let's add another directory. So inside app, let's touch a services.go here, right? And then in the services.go, I can see that you already failed there. We can do package app in here, and then yeah, we can start coding it. So I need to grab some inspiration from this function here, because it's going to be basically the same as the index, right, I guess. So let's select all of it, go into our Go, and of course we're going to have the service handler, so we're going to change that with make service handler. What do we need here? We need app settings? Probably not. It's going to be a static folder, right? Oh, we need a database? Not yet, I guess. So we can just do a kind of empty function here that returns a function. We do need a Gin context. Gotta hop off for a bit. Might be back before the end of the stream. If not, yeah, thank you, Griffin, for joining again, and have a good night, dude, if I don't see you. Thank you for the help, definitely. Yeah, so we have... We don't want the posts here. We just want to serve HTML. Oh, undo that. So we're going to serve services with nothing in there. And of course, we're going to copy. Okay, so what's going on here? Undefined Gin. Does it not auto-fix this? It doesn't add things automatically to me. That's one of the things I can fix now. So Vim needs to add the dependencies automatically. Right, let's see how we can do that. Okay. So this is what we had. There must be a function to kind of auto-fix shit, right, I guess. Configuring. dap-go, configurations, go attach mode. I want to auto-fix actually, but you complete me. So you complete me is the plugin that I'm using for IntelliSense, basically. Is autofix a thing? Autofix? No. Yeah, maybe I can handle this in a future stream. Let's not waste too much time with that. But we do need Gin, of course. So we need Gin here. Let me see Golang. What do you mean, let me see Golang? What do you need to see? Do you know how to set it up? So like it automatically includes kind of like HTML here. Do you know what I mean? So there must be like an autofix command, right, Slim? That's what I'm trying to find out, but it's not as obvious, at least on Google. So you complete me Golang code completion, I guess. Yeah, I mean I do want code completion. Is there a setting on code completion here? I mean, this is for the C++ Clang stuff. Java semantic completion. I was 50 minutes behind. Jeez, yeah, that was a long time. What you want again? Code completion for Go. So like, it's complaining that HTTP is not imported, right? Which I can come in and do something like, you know, HTML or template, right? And that should solve it, or maybe not. Is it the other way around? Imported and not used. Is it template HTML? I think it is. If you save it, it should auto import. Oh. Automatically, yeah. I mean, that's definitely not what I'm seeing. And then HTML here is not even like recognized. Oh, HTTP, sorry. I was including the wrong one. But either way, it's definitely not. Like, I save it and nothing happens. Try the same in VS Code and you'll see. Yeah, I know that in VS Code it works, but my point is, with the plugins I have here on Vim, it's not currently working, so I'm trying to like fix that. This song sucks. There you go. So that's what I'm trying to fix, and yeah, another stupid thing we're getting stuck with. Completion for other languages. What plugins are you using? I'm using uCompleteMe, nvim-dap for debugging, and a few more. I will definitely post the link. Well, there's a video that I've made called Turning Your Raspberry Pi into an IDE or something like that. If you go on my page, and in there you can see the link to the setup. You can see all the plugins that I'm using there. I'll make sure to post it in the description of this video as well once I finish the stream. But yeah. Go PLS. Okay, so using the Go PLS, should I? Okay, so how? So Go PLS is the thing that it uses internally, right? Next tools, language server. Go PLS, autofix, auto import. To be honest, the support was intermittently and mostly not working before Go PLS. Okay. Try to config and update the Go PLS. That's the below one. Why would I even put these configs? As far as I know, as LSP plugins plus the CMP plugins already provides the auto import thing. Yeah, I mean, that's what Slim said as well, but it's kind of not working at the moment, so I'm not sure if I'm missing like a plugin or something, or I'm pretty sure it's installed Go PLS though, which is like the plugin that's used behind the scenes here. So I'm just like scouting the internet trying to find this. Let's make your life easy. If you say use VS Code, man, I'm gonna quit the stream. I'm joking, by the way. For the record, both Go Import and Go PLS do support modules. Upgrading the latest Go PLS fixed the problem. I didn't see the problem. Go PLS does work with modules, but perhaps encountered an issue we haven't yet seen. Oh gosh, Go PLS, nvim, uCompleteMe, Go PLS auto import. Okay, this is the same thing I was on earlier. Auto import insertion. Go semantic completion. So go complete and go to command should work out of the box. Yes, we know that. The server only works projects with the canonical layout. I don't know what the canonical layout is. You can set these in your YCM extra conf, for example, language Go, build flags, tags. Okay, it doesn't say anything about completion here though. Sorry, import. Look at your Discord, I sent you something. Cheers, man. Yeah, let me take a look. I'm using this. Okay, thank you. I'll take a look now. What is this? We install NeoVim, JetBrains font, install NeoVim, language server, Go PLS. init.lua. I mean, the only thing I don't have is this, really. So go pls latest installed. Oh, maybe that's why, right? Let's let's see. It should. And if we quit this and restart this, copy this whole folder into config and it will work. Yeah, cool. I'll try that if none of this works. init.lua. I mean, yeah, I understand what you mean. Thing is, it's got a lot of stuff that I don't want though. Oh, nvim tree I do want, like I've got that one for example. Bar, I don't even know what that one is. Buffer line. The themes. It will help you, trust me. Right, let's try nvim again. Yeah, so installing that didn't work. Right, the thing is, if I copy all of this into my folder, right, it's going to interfere with my Vim stuff. The only thing I'm interested in seeing is like whether in the setup Lua it's got like something related to this. Require packer. Let's go here. What is this? Make a config as temp. Yeah, I can do that. Go build, go install, and go test. Wait, this plugin adds Go language support for Vim with the following main features. Compiler package with Go build, Go run, debug start, completion, and many other feature support. So maybe this is the one I need. Maybe this is the one I need. So can I install this with Bundle? Let me install this first and then we'll see. If it doesn't work, we'll go down the file replacing route. So config nvim init. Is there any Go related shit here? vim-dap. Yeah, let's put it here. Okay, so we have this fatty vim-go. You could write the imports yourself. Yeah, I can write the imports myself, but what fun is that? I would like to have a fully working kind of like IDE, really. Plus, I'm a noob in Go, so I don't really know all the imports myself. Yes, I do know that HTTP one, but you know. There you go. That was the issue. So thank you, Slim. It was just that that plugin seems to do it all. Is it Fatty Go? Whatever it was. Let's see. This one. Fatty Vim Go. And I didn't have to like nuke my entire directory, I guess, right? Yeah, much better. Cool. But anyway, so we were running air here still. So like, I wonder if it built. So yeah, it's still running. My dyslexia, I saw Faith instead of Faith. Fatty. I mean, I feel bad saying that name, you know. I'll be cancelled for saying Fatty, but what else? So yeah, let's try now. So yeah, I mean, we added that. So all we got to do now is just to kind of add a copy of the template, because I'm serving services, right? So let's do that. So let's go in and create a make there here services or services, and then go into services, and then just copy one of the maybe the index file, and then we're going to rename that. Okay, so we got the obviously it should appear up here now. And yeah, let's just serve this as like a dummy page. So let's remove that. Just a static page here. Let's replace H2s with H1 as well. Wait, why didn't I replace this one? H1. Okay. Yeah, so like, let's see, does it automatically serve all of this? So if we go into this now, and I do /services. Oh, no, it won't work. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Yes, I added the handler, right? But I haven't actually added it to the router itself. So here. Like service. Okay, so does it autocomplete for me as well? Yeah, it does. Great. So working fine so far. We don't need any of this. So we have service now. So it should have kind of worked now, right? So if we do service, no, it doesn't work. Why is that? Ah, yeah, we've seen this issue before. In Gin, when you get like a blank screen and like no errors, that's because you probably messed up the templates, right? So let's see what we messed up here. Service.go, services, but in my services.html, I need to actually define a name. Okay, now we've changed the HTML file, which means Gin is not gonna load it, right? But maybe if I modify it slightly, so if I put a log here for now, so log dot, oh, is it fatal? No, this is not the log. See, I don't want the log from Go. I want 0 log, which I've added to somewhere else before. Right, this one here. Yeah, let's try that one instead. I'll remove that log. So log. Right, what do we have here? We've got fatal, 0 log event. Maybe just a warning, right? Or just a message, fuck it. Info? Yeah, there you go. Dot message. Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's a bit slow compared to my VS Code still, because I guess the virtual machine is making it very slow, but oh well. And pressing tab doesn't autocomplete it. You have to keep tab. I mean, it does autocomplete it, but like, it doesn't add to the brackets, which is what I'm kind of used to. But yeah, I'm guessing that by adding this now and saving the file, it's gonna actually recompile my application, right? So let's see. So if I do that, there you go. So it does work, and yeah, error is really useful. It's obviously doing what it's supposed to, which is like every time you make a change, it checks, I guess it checks the timestamps, and then it recompiles the Go application and then serves that automatically for you. So I don't have to like automatically go, manually go and start my application every time. Now, one of the things I have to ask myself is like, how does this work with debugging? So how does error work with debugging? So if I was debugging an application, does it even work with debugging? Because like you have to, every time you make a change and you like in an active debug session, you have to restart the debugging session. So there's a two-way communication there, which makes it difficult to believe it's gonna work with live reload. I've switched using wgo for live reloading with debugger because it doesn't cause port issues and require a full restart. I use delve as well for attaching the live process in VS Code. So I guess this is another one of these live reloading alternatives. I mean, it looks less popular, to be honest, but yeah, let's keep it open so we can take a look at it later. So you can set error up to use delve. Okay, let's look at the config files for error, shall we? There's a TOML file which I guess Griffin recommended us doing. You can kind of save that. So we've got an installation done. We ran it already. Well, we don't want to run in Docker at the moment. Usage. Okay, you can initialize the error TOML configuration file to the current directory with default settings running the error init. Okay, cool. Let's try that. So let's create a TOML and see what's inside it. So I go in here. Okay, so yeah, oh, that's the wrong file. That's the wrong directory. That's still the wrong directory, Jesus. I want to go into my main one. Okay, so what do we remove? Templates. I'm still using the terminal to do my file management because I don't really know what the commands I need here to like create files and so on and so forth. Because this is nvim tree and I've not used that before, to be honest. Templates, okay. But now we can do yeah. Okay. So I've got air TOML here. Also, why is this still here, dude? Okay. It's got a lot of settings though. Supports a lot of things. So the root is this, test data dir, temporary dir, arguments for building, the binary. I guess we changed that to CMD. We got to Go CMS. And okay, so command, okay, the output is going to be, okay, yeah, we didn't need to change this because this has to be our Go CMS. Oh, CMD, Go CMS actually. And then we can put in the temporary directory, temp main. Pretty sure that has to match that. Delay is a second, so I guess every second it will be like compiling things. Okay, and then the color stuff, miscellaneous. Right, I don't see any debugging shit, yeah. So how do I do that? So I guess like now we can kind of run from by just doing this, this. There you go, yeah. Good, so it loads the files. I mean, it loads the settings that you've used previously. It's good. Good feature, good feature. I mean, still don't know how to do debugging. Let's switch for debug here. Debug, there you go. Air-d prints all logs. Okay. I mean, There's nothing on debugging in the actual web server, right? I mean, there's a blog post by the Developer Cafe. Let's read it real quick. Getting started. In this article, you learn how to live reload Go applications with one of the popular packages out there, Air. First, we learn how to set up Air using the right way, and then we will see how to customize it with Air TOML file. I mean, yeah, this is not adding anything to what we already know. Debug. Oh, there's no debugging information there. Think Gray chilling here. Hey man, welcome to the stream. And hope you're having a good evening, dude. Good chilling evening. This song sucks though, so I'm gonna change it. I'm pretty sure it's copyright claimed as well. Keeps appearing in my videos. Live reload with Air. Guide for implementing live reload. Why are there so many guides for for this Air thing? It's like it's the simplest thing ever. Why did people write 10 different blog posts to teach you how to write a command on the terminal? Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm looking for debug. That would be useful. Debug in Go with VS Code and Air. Alright, this is a more useful post. Kudos to this guy for not just writing a how to use Air post and actually writing something different to everyone else, i.e. debugging. Enter Air provides the live reload to Go application that has made developing Go applications much easier. I mean, does it really give you yeah, there you go. It's talking about DLV here, so it must be actually teaching how to use Delve with Air. First, you need to install Air and then configure it within your project. Then you will need to install Delve. Delve is a debugger for Go and the debugger that VS Code uses internally. We make use to build all of our projects, so for the sake of this example, I will include just the steps needed for the setup. This will remove previous binaries and then build a new binary with the debugging flags enabled. The resulting binary will be called bin my-app-debug. Know that I ignored all the binaries in the bin directory using the git ignore. So what is it doing here? It's a make file, isn't it? Yeah. So binary name is my app, and you've got a clean here for a clean build, I guess. I just realized this is like probably not visible to you guys, so let me increase the font a little bit. And then build debug. So yeah, this is what I was looking for. So we need to obviously build with the debug flags. We've got GC flags as well. I don't know what that is. Once we have make configured, it's time to configure Air. Drop a configuration in your project called air.toml. Okay, we've seen that one before. Is it just a matter of running the debug binary then? Is it how easy? Bin is that full bin? Ah, okay. Wait, what's full bin? Okay, so we obviously have a port here that we have to match on nvim-dap, I guess, which is the debugging port for the debugging server. Cool. Once we have Air configured, we can run this command line running Air in our project directory. Once the process is running, we need to connect VS Code with the launch.json file. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what I will need to do differently on my setup because I don't have the launch.json, right? I've got, well, nvim-dap, so I need to edit the nvim-dap file. Or at the very least, find out which port it uses so I can match that to this. Yeah, so let's try this. Let's try this. This is actually quite useful. So let's create a make file for our project. Touch make file. I'm pretty sure it should be like make file with a capital M. There you go. New make file. Let's paste that and then see what we can change here. So the binary app is going to be called urchin. So we're going to remove the bin directory with everything in it. I'll just do a clean build, remove everything in it. Build debug. That wasn't clean. This is going to clean build every time. Okay. Right, these are the things I need, which I don't really know very well. So I'm guessing these kind of enable the debugging symbols. Okay, and then this is what we have to kind of replace with our setting here. So I guess we can put it here. So urchin bin path. So we can do cmd urchin. And then in here we can just pass in that urchin bin file, right? Okay, I'm happy with that for now. So let's remove the make file for some reason. That's still there. Wait, why does it create another make file? What? Ah, yes, because I'm editing that one. Let's close this one. Yeah. Cool. Now the next step that he had was to actually write this all up in the airtoml file, right? So let's do that. So let's go into airtoml. So the command for it, that's what we've got to change here. That's obviously going to be just make what was it again? Make build debug, right? What he also has here is on the build, he's got the binary set to, I guess, temporary or bin. It's got urchin debug, right? That's what this generates, isn't it? Yeah, binary name, urchin debug. We can change that to binary name as well here. So all I gotta change is this name here on the CMake, on the make file. And what else does he have? I mean, it's got this full binary thing. Which is there, like. And is that gonna work? Is this everything we need? So exclude directory, GitHub bin path, okay. Clear on rebuild. Okay, yeah. I mean, the rest is kind of already here. Don't know why I close that. But if we do this, build. So we build it and we're launched. How do we know if it's debug, by the way? Oh yeah, running in debug mode. Switch to release mode in production. Okay, so I guess it is working right in a way. So we've got debug here. Now, the interesting thing is, if I go into my application, and if I go into my, I don't know, service there, right? The function that services it. If I set a breakpoint here with F9, and I run with F5, can I attach to a process? Let's try and attach to it. Select the process. No, we don't have that. So obviously we can't attach to a process. I mean, yeah, we could do it that way, right? So instead of the server, we can just run the binary itself. So if we go into air.toml, so dov exec, we listen to this. Yeah, so what actually runs when we do that? So if we build it and then we go into and type htop in here. I'm just installing htop so I can see the binary that we actually get here. Okay, so htop because we can attach this whole thing. So if I do T for tree there, and I look for something with urchin on it, and I can see a delve. Can we just search DLV? Let's try that again. DLV or delve. DL. Okay, so we do have something running here. Alright, this is trying to figure out which binary to debug. Obviously none of these. A lot of Python shit running here. What the hell? Something must be calling urchin, right? So let's see, urchin. Air maybe? Okay, so air is running. Ah, it's running Go CMS still. What? So it's not running urchin. Why is it not? If I look into bin. Ah, okay, so it wasn't no-go files in development urchin. What have I done wrong here? What have I done? So I make build debug, which should go inside the make file, right? And apparently you just have to run the project, air in the project directory. So no-go files in Mateo's development urchin. Urchin tmp main, not found. Urchin tmp main. Temporary main. Okay, maybe it's a mismatch between what urchin is expecting. It seems to be expecting things inside the temporary directory, right? So let's match that for now. So the output is going to be inside tmp. Yeah. So if you run air again, no. What happens if I do a make build debug? CMD urchin is not an std. Ah, yes, we've seen this before. That's the issue. So where is it? Urchin bin path. Package urchin is not an std. Ah, yes, it is correct though. This is right because yeah, I'm not using the right one. If I go into CMD, this is the issue. It's Go CMS. Ugh, fucking hell. Let's change that right now. CD TMP or CMD. Let's move Go CMS to urchin. This was the previous name of the project, that's why you can still see this, because I didn't know what to call it, so Go CMS is obviously the obvious choice there. But it's causing a lot of problems now, so let's just change it. So make build debug. That is better. That's actually running now, and I can see it building. It's taking a long time to build though, not gonna lie. There you go. And then we get that temporary Go CMS here. So that's better, isn't it? And if I run air, does it work? No Go files found in this. Temporary may not found. Okay, so now it's just a an issue between, wait, bin urchin. What's the issue? Temporary may not found. Temporary may not found. But where is it getting main from though? Building no-go files found in this. Development urchin. Bin shell TMP main not found. So building it manually is working. When I do make build debug, works. But when I build it through air, it doesn't work. Because I can see it here, so. Why does it not work? Yeah, I'm a bit confused now. So no-go files found in this when building, and all this is doing is selecting the make file, isn't it? The binary name. But air, which calls make build debug, does not work. Wait, what if I just print some shit here? So is it actually calling this file? That's my question. So it's not calling that file. Why? So why is it not finding the file? It's not finding the TOML file. Can I pass into it for some reason? And it creates file with default settings in the current directory. Build command. C string config path. Right, let's try the config path. Ah, okay, so there's an issue with the TOML. Ah, okay. Is that a bug? So basically failed to parse this file, but it didn't say it failed, it just continued with the default settings, which makes it a little bit interesting, doesn't it? There you go. Oh my god, I'm definitely gonna report that bug. Maybe you could use yeah, Anton, thank you, but it's a bug. Look, it's a bug in this, because if I have another full bin here, TOML will fail to parse, right? Any TOML parser will fail to parse because you've got the same key defined twice. But what's happening here is when I do air, it's loading the configuration, right? And then it fails. Oh, maybe I didn't save it. Let me save that. If it fails to parse the config, and then it continues running with the default config, I believe, right? Which is just to build whatever is in the top directory. So this is something that we could potentially report right now, right? So let's do that. Let's do that so we don't forget about it. That's what any good developer should do. I mean, as soon as you notice a bug in something, you can report it, and maybe you can fix it if you want as well. So where are we? So let's go into the Golang. Let's report a bug. So issues. Let's do a new issue. Oh, we need to sign up. Okay, let me run this from my account here. There you go. Now we can do a new issue here, and we can do .air.toml fails to parse, but air doesn't report. As and air. Like, this is what happens here, right? So air toml fails to parse, and the tool just proceeds silently, and it doesn't actually give you the error. So what do we have here? So when a user provides an invalid toml config that fails to parse, will silently continue with default settings. Very confusing if you are debugging. And then you put the examples here. So we say example of wrong air.toml config, and then we can obviously come in here and then select all of it, copy, and then paste it here. Hopefully this is going to work. Yeah, there you go. So no, the multiple defined full bin. There. Right, so we've got the full bin defined twice, full bin once, full bin twice there. Okay, and just for the sake of like making this kind of obvious to them what's going on, let's also paste this because that's what we're using here. For the sake of for clarity, I was wondering why the following make file wasn't running properly. And again, we're gonna just, I'm not sure if I copied everything, but we have now. I guess I got back a bit late for the air part. We've got it now. We even found a bug on it, which we're reporting. So yeah. I mean, you got back just on time, dude. You got back just on time. We've integrated air, which is very easy actually, and then we're trying to run it with a debugger, basically, so you can debug in real time. Well, we debug in real time anyway, but you know, you can debug as you're editing the files as well. That's what I wanted to do. And the bug we found is due to error not kind of telling you that there's an issue with the toml file and then just silently continuing to run. So okay, and yeah, so in this particular case, you can see that it kind of fails here, but it doesn't say why. And then if we do see toml, only then we can see the path. So this is kind of what we expect, right, from the main thing as well, I'd say. Like, yeah. Nice, you got it working. This project's on Git. Curious to test out the debugging part myself on the project. Mine as well, yeah. Wait, is this project on Git? Curious to test. It is, dude, yeah. So if you go to the description, you can see the project up there. I've not really kept the README up to date, so like you might have to figure out how to install it. But basically, you just need to get Go. You need to install Goose as well, and you also need to run the migrations with Goose on a database. That's I've not said that on the README yet, but that's something that I need to do. Output when running -c. Okay, good. Yeah, what the hell is this edit, this formatting here from Git? Watching up, watch CMD. Maybe we'll fix it. Maybe we can fix this in the next stream, right? Shall we? We can take a look at this together and then try and fix this, but it's definitely not going to be tonight. Yeah, I'm going to submit this new issue. Okay, and then labels. I don't know how to label this. Good. So we've reported that. We also figured out what was going on, right? Which means we can simply just fix our toml file here, kind of save it, and then run it again. So let's run it with air. Okay, and now I want to figure out like what's going on htop, because I want to attach to this process. I just want to attach to it. And if I search for urchin, I found it here. So delve exec urchin. Because I can attach to this process urchin debug, right? Okay, cool, right. So going back to my Go, if I do F5 and then attach, F5 again, and then what's going on here? So I can, wait, what? F5 and then I can, yeah. Let's attach to 4, yeah. There you go. So we've got the IDs to select now. Let's just try and attach to 3, right? So okay, failed to attach, could not attach to PID. This could be caused by a kind of setting. Try writing 0 to, okay. Never seen this in my life, but we can try that. So what do we need to do? We need to printf I got 0. To proc system kernel. Is actually going to do yammer ptrace scope permission denied. Permission denied. Right, what is going on here? Try writing 0 to. Just because yammer blocks ptrace attached. Please do echo 0 to that. Okay. I put the sudo in the wrong freaking place. There you go. Oh no. This is the wrong thing. Let's just open it with vim. It created a sudo file. I didn't want that. What was it? Proc sys kernel ptrace. Wait, what was it? Yammer ptrace scope. Okay, let's try again. Oh, what am I doing? So put this up here and let's run air from here, which is running the debugging binary. Okay. Oh, couldn't bind that because the address is already in use. What's going on? Kill all air. Okay, we can't listen to that because the path is already in use. If we don't start it as a server, if we just do delve exec, let's not listen to anything here. Let's just start the. Okay. And now, if we debug it from here, does it work? I'm just hoping that things would be easy. For search for urchin, and then for operation not permitted. Couldn't attach to this operation not permitted. So we're having some issues here attaching to the process. Having some issues. So couldn't attach. Until then, just do this. Right, let's see this, if this works. I try to command this. Read only file system. Did you find solution? This is definitely a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be, but let's try running this command anyway. Okay, so why can't we... Wait, what? Can't even close this. So error, listen to TCP port already in address. Oh, why is it already being used? Okay, let's try add again after killing the process. And let's try attaching here. Hope they will work this time. Yeah, we're not allowed to do that. Interesting. Let's try with a different one. Maybe just attach to a different ID of it. Wait, what? So if we do F5, attach urchin, and let's try the first one. Does it work? We attach to delve. Okay, so we have to attach to the delve executable, not urchin itself, right? That makes more sense. But the problem is, if I do now go into my services here, so I've got my application running. Where is it? So 192, oh sorry, localhost 8080. Did that hit? It didn't hit, so it didn't work. Yeah, did not work. Right, I'm losing the will now. Maybe debugging won't work. Let's see what this man does. Attach to air, remote attach. You forgot to open service. Did I? Oh my god, you are a genius, Anton. No, I still didn't hit, unfortunately. Yeah, I still didn't hit. So let's disconnect from this one. So we've got that. Maybe if we try again, things will work better. So let's attach number 4. Search for it. Let's attach the second one. So that changed it to an R. I don't know what an R means here. But it certainly doesn't mean that's working. Unfortunately. That was a good catch though, Anton. Thank you. We probably just need to attach to the port that we created with, to be honest. So this is what we kind of need to do. So the AP must be Go, or it will be remote attach. Delve configurations, we set the port there. It is possible to customize VAP bypass dap-go by passing the config table in the setup function. The example below shows all the possible configurations. Delve configurations here. Must be Go, it will be ignored by the plugin. Yeah, let's try passing this, but then with an actual port. That defines the port of debugger. Default to string port, which instructs nvim-dap to start the process in a random available port. Okay, but this is the debugger server. This is kind of very similar to what this guy has in his tutorial here. Where is it? Well, maybe I closed it, so. Did I really, like, miss this guy's tutorial? Is it on this one? No. Oh gosh, I think I closed it and I don't know which one it is now. Let's try this one. Okay, in Chinese, great. Okay, yeah, definitely not gonna understand this post. I'm looking to find a better way to make air work with Delve remote debugging. I set up this param. So you've got the listen to that. But during reloading, Delve reports an error address already in use. So I'm not familiar with DLV. We've been using the following. this runs the container port 23545, map to host. And then Chinese, nice. Or Mandarin, right? I guess that's the actual language. Man, I just want to find that guy's post again because I want to compare his setup. Alright, it's got headless and listen on port 2345. There you go, VS code launch. Okay, yeah, maybe then it's just a matter of kind of listening on the right port, right? You forgot to open, well, already read the message. Where was I? Here. So let's try and include this. DAP configurations, and then we... Let's include that in our Vim. Okay, so where are we configuring everything? It's here, right? So we've got DAP adapters configurations here, mod DAP Go setup. Do I have to put this after or before the configuration? I think it's before, right? Oh yeah, no, it's the same thing. Let's comment this one out. And in here, let's say port 2345. And we're also going to put here this port there. 345. Just for the sake of it, see which one works. Okay, so expected, require. Okay, yeah, I made that mistake before. Okay, yeah, now let's try it again, shall we? So the very end here, let's put a breakpoint there. Actually, a breakpoint right here. Let's start the application. We've got Delve there, already running. I think I did miss one of the configurations in my Tomodo, which was kind of, I think it was listen, right? On port 2345. Okay, good. I think we have to restart there. There you go. And now let's see if we can run this. So attach remote there. Failed with code 1. Oh no. So let's, what else do we have? Disconnect, I guess. Use of closed network connection. Okay, writing response to this port 2345. Use of closed network connection. Debugger creates a breakpoint. Source path. Okay, yeah, I mean this is good, but like I guess we found another bug, right? Because I can see the connection happening here for the debugger. And it did create the breakpoint in the right wait, if I create another one. Let's try running this again, just see if we can see that log again. So we attach remote again, so 7. And what do we see here? Out of interest, what do we do? When do we get this breakpoint log? Is it once we define it there? Or is it once we connect? Because if it's once we connect, then we know that it's kind of at least trying to connect. So 7. Yeah, it's once you connect. So I guess the port is working, like it's listening, right? We get a connection. But for some reason we're doing something wrong here that's not letting us debug. Or not letting us attach. When you try and close the OV debugger unexpectedly, we'll throw an error, and it's not a network relation. Okay. You probably forgot to add any file from your workspace that is changing constantly like a log. Please ensure you add it to the -r flag. Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here. How to handle use of your main control flow will first start the server and separate Go routines, then it will close the socket. Okay, no, we don't have any of that. Maybe it's an issue with our Vim configuration. Let's try it again. So what do we have here that we've done wrong? One of these settings is wrong. I just don't know why. One of these settings is wrong. Maybe we're not supposed to reuse the port. So we've got the attach remote here, and then this is the port we want. Let's try that. Maybe using the port in 2 different places is kind of reusing it and causing it to fail. That's the only theory I've got right now. I guess there should be a hotkey to open stack quals info. There is, I don't know which one it is though, I haven't set it up yet. Well, if you find out, let me know. That'll be useful. Right, dude, what was I doing? Air. Yeah, we start air. Port is undefined using port 8080 as default. And then if we do a vim here, and then go down to cmd, urchin, and main. Oh no, sorry, not main. We want to go into app and service, right? I want to put a breakpoint here. And then we want to do F5 and then attach remote. No debugger found. Oh, this is very annoying now. So now it's not finding anything at all. So F5 again. And then we've got attach remote 7. No debugger found. Yeah, now we don't even get the log here. So that's disappointing, I guess, right? We kind of want this to work. Oh. Like, dude. So all we did here was basically change the dap-go settings to that. And the port, a string that defines the port to start delve debugger. A default port which instructs nvim-dap to start the process in a random available port. So it's as if we're not right. This is not actually starting a debugger, and we were trying to connect to the debugger started by nvim-dap itself here. But that can't be right, can it? What is the tunnel again? 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Disappointing. Which line are we on? So we're on line 9. Why did you go back to the start of the line? The 0.0.0.0. I don't assume this is going to work, right? But I see no difference there. Okay, API server listening at 2345. Warning, listening for remote connections are not authenticated, not encrypted. Let's see if it at least like shows me the breakpoint being added. So far, no breakpoint has been added, but if I do at 5 and then attach to the process, attach remote, no debugger found. Oh gosh. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be something for another day, I guess. We're not going to be able to finish this, and I just don't know what's going on. Like, in theory, we're listening on the right port for debugging connections here on the server, on the Delve server. And on the nvim side, we're also connecting to that same port, 2345. We were getting some logs before about having breakpoints being set from the client side, and now we're not even getting that, which is disappointing. Look at the log. It says missing some port environment variable. This is Gin, and this is Gin saying that we haven't set the Gin port, so it's using 8080 by default. This is not related to the debugging, unfortunately. But yeah, it's disappointing. Maybe just one last try here. Let's keep reading. See if we can find anything useful. So we have DLV. Wait, what was it? What was in it before? This is not what we have. I mean, this is on JetBrains IDE, the Golang IDE, right? I guess, but this is not going to help us. This error happens when you have two WebSockets connected to a singular address using the same port on the same machine. So one of the WebSockets will be able to connect fine, but the other won't be able to make the connection. So this is saying that we potentially have two clients connected to that port. But do we? So which ones? One would be obviously the remote attach here when I do this. And then the other one would be, what? vim-dap, I guess? But I thought we made sure that it's like a random port though. So let's just go to page down a little bit here. So yeah, so this one, this is the attached remote, right? Must be go or it will be ignored. What's DAP documentation? I'm looking for remote here, so maybe. I'm just looking to see if it says anything about the remote part. Launch adapter config, rigid API. Nothing to do with remote debugging sessions. Extensions API, DAP extensions, utils API. No. Let's go to the very top and see if we missed anything. Google Go debug start. I will do that. Just let's see if we can find something very quickly. Thank you, Anton. I'll Google that. It's probably just a matter of installing. There you go. The server here. It's a matter of installing another plugin, right? That will make this work. But it would be nice if it worked with these plugins that I already have. I don't have to add another plugin every time I need something new. To connect to a debug adapter via TCP, the adapter must be running or start to do with a debug session via a executable configuration of the adapter. See the options further below. Pipe. For the server, the following options are supported. Port. Port to connect to. If port, the nvim adapter resolves a free port. This is intended to be used with executable args. Host to connect to. Defaults to that. For the server, the following options are supported. Okay, so in theory, I could set the server here to be the server running for my air configuration, right? Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll do that next time. Like, I'm gonna call the stream here, guys. Like, I'm too tired and I'm not getting anywhere now, but it's been fun though. Yeah, we did manage to integrate air into the build. It was actually quite easy, and then we went on to try and debug with air, and that didn't go as well, I guess, right? So, but I'll definitely try and fix this, and maybe in the next stream, if I fix this, I can show it to you guys at the start of the stream very quickly. But it's just a matter of like skill here and knowing how to configure the server so you listen to the right server, the right debug server, that is, not our server. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, Anton, for all the suggestions, dude. It's been really helpful having you here, because like obviously you say very useful things. Joey for kind of suggesting to use air, right? And then all the other people, Peter, I'm not sure if you guys are still here, Think Gray, Slim, but yeah, thank you very much, guys. I'm gonna call it a night, and maybe we'll stream in a couple of days. But until then, I see you in a bit, and have a good time. And bye bye. Cheers, good luck.